Disclaimer! I'm just a college student. I'm not a professional of any kind. I do these short videos for educational purposes only. Good evening, everyone. My name is HydroCoin, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about a few things. Cryptocurrency has kind of took a hit, and also during this past Christmas, some regulations have been proposed. And I'm going to go ahead and get into all of that. Over this past Christmas, the Financial Crimes and Enforcement Network has proposed new regulations involving cryptocurrency. This is actually a good thing. This proposes that the government requires people to identify themselves and their personal information upon request when you transfer more than $3,000. It would also require the exchange to report if you make more than $10,000 in a 24-hour period. This is basically stating that the government will be able to track what you're up to and make you pay your taxes. This is a great thing. But this can also be a big deal, because they can theoretically track your money and how you're spending it, which can be a terrifying thing for some people. But this isn't very different from the system we have today. It wouldn't be a problem for any country to track what someone is doing. We leave a digital trail. The US proposing to regulate is a fantastic thing. This legitimizes cryptocurrency. All cryptocurrency, not just Bitcoin. All cryptocurrency needs more regulations for legitimization. Regulation will be able to give it more protection for us to feel safer to invest in this asset, and also allow equity markets to legally create investment that anyone can put into their retirements. Right now, what is holding all crypto, not just Bitcoin, back is the lack of regulation. Where do you get it? How do you invest in it? Where can you stick it safe away from others? This can be difficult for most people. This can be very difficult for people who don't understand much about it. With upcoming regulations, which need to be made clear on a federal and state level, this will allow any John Doe to purchase and, say, put in their Roth IRA. The US government is really smart about these things and should create favorable regulations. However, if they fail to outright regulate or even ban it altogether, this leaves a pocket where one country has an economic failure will be another country's success, will be their favor. Price manipulation is not really an argument against Bitcoin. Price is what you pay and value is what you get. The value is still there regardless of what you pay, and could possibly be the backbone of our future. But there is always risk. The more a stock has value in the market, the more stable it becomes. Nothing is ever created to be stable. As you increase volume and liquidity, you decrease volatility. So value, the US dollar is backed only by the government. It is guaranteed tender. It is guaranteed that it is backed by the most powerful nation in the world, and is guaranteed that you can take $100 US and get $100 worth of items. But what is crypto backed by? Fairy dust? Hopes and dreams? No, not at all. I want to talk about a process called inflation. What the dollar might be worth today may not be valued at tomorrow. This is based off of intrinsic value. For anything to have a market value, must have an intrinsic value. Because at the end of the day, everything is based off of nothing more than trust. We trust in our stocks. We trust in our election. We trust in the dollar, and we trust in our jobs. But Bitcoin can make an argument here as it was just designed to be trustless. Bitcoin found their own value through the free and open market. It is based off of mathematics, not trust that a government just prints it. It might not be backed by the US government, but it is backed by trust and mathematics. People are not concerned into what goes into getting a Bitcoin or really what it even is. Most people are more concerned with how to gain more value from the asset. Bitcoin wasn't invented to be used as a modern commodity. You can't compare this to, say, an apple, or even an apple to an orange. That is just not how this works. This was created to exist as a payment system to be used to go from point A to B without censorship from around the world. This gives power back to the people, and that is just as powerful as any idea. Nations have crumbled based off of ideas. And Bitcoin has demonstrated that it can break all of these boundaries. At the end of the day, this can be considered a wild card. But this doesn't mean you need to go out and sell everything for Bitcoin in hopes to make huge gains. You should only ever invest in an amount that you are comfortable with losing. Personally, I would only ever put 10% into any kind of investment. This is just what I would do, but you do you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not giving you financial advice and stating you need to go out and do this and do that. No. I'm giving you my personal experience and giving you information that is out there that you need to understand. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment, as that really helps out. I hope you all have a wonderful day.